Greetings and salutations, this is Imperator Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello.
In front of you now are the ship's crew, which is a set from Gripping Beast. If you peruse Gripping Beast's website, you will find quite a few sort of little character sets, and some of these can be very useful. These particular ones are the ship's crew. Now, the guy who wants them, the guy I've done them for, he hasn't got a ship to have a crew with, or he doesn't know he has, and he wants them as characters. So he wants basically a certain number of characters which he can use as a sort of roleplay type scenario, and I thought the ship's crew would fit in the best to something like that, because you do get a good kind of coverage. You get that guy there who's sort of got something in his hand, probably a hawser or something, but I've given him a nice big Russian battle axe just because he looks good with it. There's also a Viking on the end who is just quite well dressed, and he could just be a trader or a normal sort of guy. And you have two characters here who are slightly older Vikings, probably quite well to do, quite well dressed, wearing quite expensive cloaks, fur cloaks, sable and fur, so they're quite well off, and they do make a nice little group of characters. You could also use them as a ship's crew as well, so that's what we did them up for. Again, I wasn't able to take the figures off of the bases, the feet off of the bases, because I didn't want to risk damaging them, and I keep saying that every time I make a video, but I will show you why in one of our later videos. Yeah, so these are basically Viking civilians, ship's crew. You can use them as what you want. So if you need any camp followers or anything running around the battlefield, or just living in a town, these guys will do fine. I think he might also look good with a sort of horse just here, and he could be holding the reins to the horse. That might look quite cool.
Actually, yeah.
That would actually look good. And that hand could actually be on the side of a boat or fence or anything like that. There's quite a few things you can do with these figures, but they have to be standalone for the purposes of this, so I've just done them like that. I do like the stripy trousers though.
Someone from the 20th century woke up and went back into time, did it?
Oh, stripy trousers were popular in places, Denmark, southern coast of Sweden, right through into the Baltic. Stripy trousers were in fashion. Not really Europe. Stripy trousers didn't really make it into Europe. Probably because due to laziness.
I mean, I know they did in America.
France got stripy trousers just before the revolution, and started wearing stripy trousers. I don't know why. Civilians started wearing these stripy trousers.
That's why there was a revolution.
Yes, because they were wearing stripy trousers. But it became very popular amongst the people who ended up leading the revolution. The social justice warriors of the day who wanted to destroy everything and mess the church up. The church didn't approve for some reason. I don't know. It's a long, sordid history. But I just thought it looked quite good. Any questions?
Yeah.
Really?
Why is the second one wearing a Christmas hat?
Well, because he comes from Scandinavia. And who's Father Christmas?
A fat guy with a white beard.
A fat guy with a white beard wearing a Coca-Cola uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah? So I just thought it fitted in quite well. The original Father Christmas wore green.
I know he did, because he was invented by Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And they used to be, and
Coca-Cola put him in red. No, Coca-Cola put him in red.
Oh
the
yeah.
original Father Christmas was
they didn't really have a colour,
no.
Coca-Cola, and then they went with red, and they thought that would look good for the cans as well.
And they invented the modern day Father Christmas.
Coca-Cola invented Father Christmas. Oh
yeah,
god.
it's cool, isn't it?
Oh god.
I like when
everyone celebrates Coca-Cola instead of
I like
Jesus.
in films that set really dark in the past, and you have someone dressed up as Father Christmas, and you're thinking, what? Like, if someone would have walked into a Viking longhouse or a Saxon longhouse and gone, ho, 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 everyone would have gone, what? It's Christmas! Really? Yeah. On the subject of Christmas, what originally did you do at Christmas? What originally used to happen at Christmas?
What did I do?
No, the people of Western civilization. What was Christmas? What did you get? Who gave presents on Christmas Day?
Me and the Roman Empire.
Post-Roman, yeah.
The kids gave the parents presents.
Yes. The children gave presents to the parents for bringing them up over the last year.
That was rubbish.
No, I think it was brilliant. I think it was awesome. Seriously, why on earth do we give children presents for? What have they done to deserve
So they can get outside.
Right, I have defended you for the last year. I've fended off Viking raiders for a year. You should give me a present for it. I've driven you back, well not you, I've driven your brother backwards and forwards all over the place.
I don't go out, you're fine.
You know what I got from him? A pen. A pen. I use a laptop.
And a toilet. You bought a plastic toilet.
A plastic toilet holder for a pen and a pen. That's what he bought. Yeah. And I mean, when do I use a pen? Seriously.
You don't write much.
It's a very nice pen. Don't get me wrong. I don't use.
Can you even write?
No, it's like made out of like really expensive metals, so I don't touch it.
It's for that. It's for a touch screen iPad or something because it has that thing in the back of it.
Yeah, it works both ways. You can use it for the computer as well. So it's not that useless, but.
You don't have a phone. You don't have an iPad.
No, I was very.
You have nothing touchscreen.
No, I don't actually. I do. The camera's a touchscreen.
Oh yeah. You're gonna use it for the camera.
No. No, I just use it manually.
Put it there for decoration.
Yeah, I just thought that was quite interesting. That children used to give presents for Christmas. Nothing.
I have no more
nothing
questions.
to do with this video. Yeah.
It does because the Father Christmas out there.
Yeah, because of the Father Christmas hat. Actually, it's probably a simple cloth with a ring. If you look at, if you go to is it Jorvik? They actually have those hats are actually in there that they've actually found, or remnants of. They have some replicas, and it was basically normal cloth with a ring of fur, and the fur basically kept the whole thing together. And it was really just to stop your hair getting wet. Those particular caps.
Father Christmas must always have, like, on Christmas Day, must, like, drink so much Coca-Cola. That's why it's so fat.
Well, I must use a time machine. I mean, I followed him. See, NORAD, the American defence system, they actually track, because they've got these missile defence systems that they can track Russian missiles, and although they don't seem to spot them when they actually do fight, but NORAD actually tracks Father Christmas. They can actually see him with satellites, military satellites, and they follow him across the world on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. And if you tune into NORAD on the interlink, yeah, you can actually see where Father Christmas is. There's like pictures of the sleigh.
I know. We don't you lie. We used to always watch that. You used to always.
You used to think it was real when you were a little boy. I said, look. NORAD's following Father Christmas. Oh, really, Daddy? Oh, wow. Yeah. I miss you being a small child.
Look, I stopped believing in Father Christmas when I was like 5, when I woke up to see my mum bringing presents. I'm like, oh.
She bought you up, yeah.
She doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, okay.
This is a story from my parents, so I don't know how true it is. It can't be true. Apparently, my mother and father said, "Got to go to sleep now because Father Christmas is coming in and going to bring presents." And I stayed awake all night screaming because I thought a strange old man was going to walk into my bedroom. So that was my Christmas. You wonder why I turned out this way, don't you? I was chased by Daleks as a child, and a strange old man came into my bedroom. So that's it. I turned out fine. That's it. That's the end of the video. I think we've done enough of this. Over to you for the outro, if you can breathe.
You do it.
Alright. Thank you very much for watching. You can feel free to subscribe if you want. You can click like if you like to. And leave as many comments as you want in the comments bar. I do read all the comments I get. However, I have difficulty answering them. don't know why. Our computer won't let me, and I can't answer them on your laptop either. So
I can use my iPad to. I'll log into your account.
yeah, because I for some reason my computer or our computers will not let us answer, and I'm not the only one with the problem. I know a few other YouTubers who are having the same issue. I think it's to do with the way, because it's geared up now to work with Chrome. We don't have Chrome because Chrome destroys your computer.
Oh, that's where my internet went.
What?
Well, my internet disappeared this one time, and I had an internet back recently. I just had Chrome.
Yeah, Chrome's. Now, it's not as bad as it used to be. When Chrome first came out, it would just kill your computer. It's like when you used to download Steam for gaming. You used to download Steam and it would just fill your computer's memory. It would just constantly download stuff.
Yeah, Mum's very overprotective about buying games on Steam.
Yeah, I really don't like Steam. I mean, it's not as bad now.
I bought TerraTech on that.
But I remember downloading the first Games Workshop Space Marine game through Steam.
You'll love that game.
I love that game. But it destroyed my computer. It just, there's nothing but trouble with it. But anyway, that's besides the point. And I've already done the outro, so goodbye from me.
Goodbye from him.
Goodbye, and Happy Christmas. I know it's not Christmas now, but if you watch this video around Christmas, then...
Now you're talking future tense.
Future tense, yeah, feel free. Happy. Bye.